Whew. Okay, first map will be Dreamcatcher. That is the map up there on the bracket. Thank you, of course, to Krupp, hero of the Wasteland and savior of esports, for saving the day yet again. Alright. Fuck it. We're starting. And if you thought that was bad, we're about to go into a TVT. Haha. So, Amina is really grumpy mood today. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm in an exceptionally cranky mood today. For various reasons. Yeah. Yeah, I hope at least you're deriving some entertainment from my suffering. Well, do you? Are you not entertained? Anyway, you're on Dreamcatcher, LE. LE, of course, stands for levitation employment. Levitation employment. That's when you hire people to hold you up. Kind of like you're levitating. It's used to be popular back in the day, but not so much nowadays. It's you know, not socially acceptable. In the southeast will be our blue Terran. It is Aaron. And in the northwest, the other west, in the northwest from Pigspan, it is the red Terran. I only SC. Right, both of them starting up a very standard, completely mirroring each other. Going for that Reaper expand. Yeah, TVTs can go like this, like all mirror matchups. Yep, go to Reaper out across the map. I only see and Aaron both going for a factory. Yep, so they're going for the exact same thing. And you get the Reaper, maybe a couple of Cyclones. Sometimes we see Widow Mines, which could also be nice defensively. Or maybe Hellions to try and drive into the other base. Although you should expect a wall. It's kind of a gamble to get Hellions at this point. Whoop. Aaron getting a bit more damage on Ionis's Reaper, and it will have to run away. So yeah, so we see Aaron going for a Cyclone, and Ionis going for a Hellion. Okay, Aaron scouting that. Going to lose that Reaper though. Still has another one at home. Is building a third one as well. That's unusual a bit. Don't usually see going for that, but by now you usually want to get some Marines. Yeah, he's cancelling the Reaper, getting the Tech Lab. Those goddamn unbuildable rocks. The bane of our existence. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so both of them going for Cloak Banshee. Similar timings. ILS is slightly ahead in that, but it shouldn't be too significant a difference. Everyone going for quite a bit earlier second base. I'm going to have a good minute ahead of I only see on that respect. But I only see pushing out across the map. No one catching that, but going to lose quite a few of his units before before I can stop it. And at home it doesn't have that much already. It's gonna be nasty. Does it have a Banshee? Ooh, it's going to get that. Ah, Cyclone is dead. Marines are dead. Yeah, that's what happens when you're stuck on move command. I only see might actually lose this Banshee. No scans. No scans for Aaron Prime. It does have a second Banshee though. Actually, no, it is repairing the Cyclone. Saving for a scan. There we go. One. There's a scan ready. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, my. Ow. Yeah, but just about manages to get out of there. But yeah, but I only see lost this army, and now we'll have to contend with a Banshee at home as well. Ooh, gonna get a delay on that engineering bay. Now, I only see does have his own engine bay, but no turrets. Despite seeing that Banshee. And he has to deal with the double Banshee, which is even worse. Way worse. As soon as that scan is over, might want to go in and delay that turret. No focus fire. These Banshees are just shooting at nothing. Okay. Does get 7 SCVs, so there's that. Let's see, what were the we're losing here? So Aaron did lose 1 Banshee. I only see I ended up saving that Banshee, so that's good. Other than that, yeah, a few more Marines lost for NVSC, but those are chip units anyway. They're not. This wouldn't be a game-deciding loss. Alright, a couple more SCVs dead here, but there's a turret now. There's also a turret in the natural. No turrets for Aaron though. He's got the NGB up. Beating a second one. Yeah, I only see still has 2 Banshees. No repair on the Banshee this time. Sorry, you won't have a clip for next week. of me reveling in the repairs of a Banshee. Sorry about that. Look, what can you do? Ooh, Riven gets sniped. Does lay down an auto turret before it dies. It kind of does some damage. Oh, I'm sniping tanks. Still, 1 tank is left, and it's actually just outside the range of the tank on the high ground. Aaron losing some SCVs. It's not too bad. Only lost 4. Could have been worse if this base was really saturated and it didn't evacuate. And Aaron definitely holds here and not taking game-ending damage at all. He's up in workers. He's got enough army to defend. Did he get? He didn't get a 3rd command center just yet, so that's going to put IONAC a little ahead this time. In this wave of expansion. Okay. Now, IONAC is starting to stack up more and more tanks. No, actually stop building them. No, he's satisfied with 3. But we'll get Steam, and +1 is already halfway done. Aaron did already get +1, but and Steam as well. But yeah, Aaron's army is just kind of small at the moment. It's about half the size of IONAC in terms of supply. But he is about to get +1 armor as well. Iron does. But yeah, TVT is a kind of a tank war, you know. Kind of stuck there. Oh, nice interference matrix. And I only see jumps ahead. Does lose the Raven to the turret. But a lot of the bio gets cleaned out. Problem is, IONIC has no medivacs. 0 of them. So this army is going to stay as low as it is for a while. Yeah, I like that for Iron Prime. This is a good pushback. Oh, use the medivac to move the tank around. Try to find a good angle. Yeah, actually, I could have dropped it here, and I think it would have forced IONIC to move right now. No, I just want to try it from the high ground over here. Oh, just so close. Okay. So Iron is kind of pushing this back. He's got the third expansion, which IONIC doesn't know about. Is going to drop on these reinforcements. Whoop. Almost spotted it. So yeah, so going to go in from behind, take care of some reinforcements, force a steam out of IONIC. Remember, IONIC has no medivacs. None of them. None of them coming. So any steam you can force out of IONIC is going to just do damage for free. These turrets shouldn't be able to go up. And this drop is potentially very dangerous. Ah, but he does lose the medivac. A bit of a miscontrol there. Could have held this with the medivac, and yeah, this job could have ended the game right here. I still like it for Aaron. He's got the better control here. Ooh, he's going to move 2 tanks to the side. And they should siege up in time. And yeah, not only a C finds himself surrounded here. He's going to get contained. It is contained. He's going to get contained. This medivac is so low in health. It's full of energy, but it's low in health. Alright. IONIC really needs to reassess this situation. These tanks are unsieged. They could get backed up with the medivac, but they're not. Aaron just jumps on top of the army. Oh, there's a few too many tank shots, and a lot of Aaron's bio army just disappeared. So IONIC still has this threatening contain here, but it's just, I don't think this is going to be enough. Aaron's going to drop on top of the tanks. This really didn't break the contain as much as he thought it would. Could drop them right here and try and clear them out, but he's afraid of these scans. See, every time there's a scan here, these tanks will kill anything that's staged around that that wall, like so. Okay, Aaron going for a ninja base at the gold. I only see trying to expand for a 4th base as well. Look at that, just a caterpillar of freight running across the map. Now I only see quite a bit of forces around. Look at this, 89 Marines so far, and it's just bringing more and more tanks and trying to surround this 3rd base. But these tanks are, I mean, they don't have any backup, but they don't really need it at the moment. I mean, anything that tries to jump on them will have to go through so much tank fire. Yeah, and IONIC uses that opportunity to surround you surround me, and I'll surround you. Oh boy. Now he's getting juicy kills on these SCVs. He's going to go down. Aaron is starting to take some real damage. And GG! I only SC. Defending champion will take their first point in this best of 3 series. Right, second map will be Catalyst. Right, everyone's ready. Let's go. Yeah, it looks like one of our matches have gone up to the third round. Yeah, things have been so hectic, I haven't even had a chance to go over the bracket. See who's playing. Can you tell I'm more cranky than usual? Just asking. Alright, apparently. Oh, okay, we do see him as I only SC. Then why did I see him as Evil's? Like. Alright, everyone, welcome back to Catalyst LE. LE, of course, stands for luggage exhaustion. Luggage exhaustion. That's when you fill up a suitcase and stuff it so much until it exhausts how much room it can contain, and it just explodes like a baneling. In the Northwest, currently up 1 in the series and defending champion of the Sea Duckling Open, our Blue Terran from Pigsbound. I only SC. And in the southeast will be our Red Terran, trying to get that championship away from my only SC. It is Aaron. Right. Both of them going for the same thing they did earlier. No walling off this time. This is an odd location for our first barracks. Maybe trying to bait an overreaction from I only SC. Okay, it's a kind of a fake proxy, possibly, question mark? But the timings are pretty standard. Barracks and factory, and yeah, 1-1 expansion. If I'm going to wait at home. I only see goes out across the map. I mean, yeah, I'm not sure why you wouldn't wall yourself here, but man, let's see what Aaron has in mind here. Okay, I only see going for the starport instead of a command center. It's going to be a 1 base 1-1-1. 1-1-1-1-1. A singular 1-1-1. 4-1. 3-1. 4-1 and 3-4-1. 1 base 3-1. 1 base 1-1-1. Is what I'm trying to say. No, Aaron getting the upper hand here, but NEC just goes back home, and Aaron shouldn't be getting too much. Does get a good scout on that, the lack of a second command center. I mean, he probably assumes that it's getting built on the high ground, but it doesn't know the timing. Cycler is going to push those Rippers out. Yeah. Now, I only see getting the steam much earlier than usual. And this command center much later than Aaron's. However, if Aaron doesn't use this window of opportunity to do damage, I only see is going to have a much scarier bio army ready. He's also getting Liberator. Ooh. I like very much. I'm going to react to the factory and start to get some more stuff. Is it going to go Mass Cyclone Marine Liberator? Yeah, it's going up for a 2-on-1. There we go. Before command center. He really has to get this second base going, because he really won't have the economy to pump out units from this 2-on-1 unless he does. Unless he does get that that second base up. Liberator going to try and harass the main production, which is nice. You know, you camp out here, you kill every unit that comes out of this factory. It's gonna be sweet. Oh, it doesn't even see the factory yet. There we go. No, it's gonna go straight to the mineral line. A bit hesitant by Iron, but they're not going to get any kills. Okay, just as I'm saying that, it's kill. The auto turret should take care of that. A push at the front gets shut down as well. And I only see it didn't do any damage here at all. So far, Steam hasn't even really come into play. It's just now starting to make Marines. You only got 7 of them. I mean, Steam Marine, still good unit. He's getting combat shields as well and +1, so... yeah, this was going to be a very strong bio army push. Thing is, he's starting to lag very much behind on economy. He's more than 10 workers behind. And he's had that second base up much less time than Aaron had. His setup. Aaron can pretty much expand to a 3rd base pretty damn soon. Now I see he's pumping out some more army units. He's got medivacs as well. 1 medivac. So that's going to be helpful with his team. And he just needs to clear out these cyclones, and yeah, Aaron is going to be in real big trouble. Now, +1 is finished. Hasn't really exposed the Marines just now. But now Aaron should know, yeah, I'm up against Steam Marines with a medivac backup. Oh boy, it's going to be dangerous. And Aaron is just getting more cyclones, is getting a double armory. He's going to commit to this mech, but yeah, bio just builds up much faster, and with +1 and Steam and shields, these Marines are so powerful. Oh, we're gonna get the Raven. It gets an interference matrix on the tank, but still, these are again +1 Steam Marines. Trying to use the SCVs to distract, and it's actually doing a great job. Aaron is just about managing to clean this up. Oof. That was a very good maneuver there. It was so close to not working, and it actually did. And Aaron holds, but again, I only see it's just making bio army. It's just making more and more. Just tanks and marines, tanks and marines. So he's just rebuilding that army supply, and he's starting to catch up on economy. Aaron still not. Oh, there we go. There's that offload, man. Sorry, I missed that. I missed it. I only see also getting a 3rd base, and again, much later than Aaron does. Aaron is starting 1-1 mech upgrades, but it'll be a while until they're ready, and he's His mech army is kind of small. He only has 7 Cyclones and 1 Hellion. It's good. It's good positioning. This IONIC can really clear this out. I mean, these tanks are really frightening to go up against. And it will be very difficult to break that siege with only Cyclones. Where's that Raven? Oh, that Raven got sniped, didn't it? It did. Yeah, and Aaron without the Raven just can't break this. GG. There you go. I only SC, proving a very powerful ally. Well, enemy, not ally. Once again. Alrighty. We're back. Hope you enjoyed those clips. We are setting up on the match between Edenel and Viriato. This will be on Acid Plan. This is our first semi-final of the day. Alright everyone, welcome to our first semi-final of this week's Sea Duckling Open, the number 30. We are on Acid Plant, LE yet again. LE of course stands for Liberal Enamel. Liberal Enamel. I don't know, when you put enamel on your, you know, woodwork and you're liberal about it. I don't know. Look, they can't all be, you know, gems. In the Northwest. Our purple Zerg. And 2 times SDO champion, it is Edenel. And in the southeast, our first appearance here in this SDO, looking like a good contender for championship. It is our red Protoss, Viriato. Right, got a good scout over on the other side of the map. Edenel going for a hatchery first. So again, works well against the Protoss most of the time. This is in the chat. Whiskey. Such a great dog, Whiskey. Always there to warn against banshees. Where were you when IONIC went up against Aaron? Whiskey. We should have brought you in. You could have warned against the banshees. Yeah, as it is, both of them opening up fairly standard. Viriato trying to set up that wall real quick before Daniel has a chance to swarm through it. Adela going for a quite early 3rd hatchery. Trying to quickly macro up. Yeah, before you know, starting the flood across the map. Not going for any more tech for the moment. Staying on that spawning pool. So it might be just a Link Bane bust. Yep, we see Zergling Speed coming up. No bending nest as of yet. You really can't, shouldn't be able to bust this wall with just Zerglings, but Banings against this wide wall could work pretty nicely if Viriato isn't completely alert. Oh, we see charge coming up for Viriato and a Stargate. I like that. I like that. Charge is very, very useful. You know, charge lots in ZVZ, they're useful all throughout the game. Against most Zerg compositions. I mean, you know, they're obviously not all that useful against Broodlords. Although in late game they can still be used as harassment warpins. Can sometimes really change the tide of the game. If a Zerg has a slow-moving army and can't respond. So you see Roach Warren coming up for a demo. Yes, it's going to be a 3-base Roach push. Viriato already setting up a 3rd base. So far they haven't really harassed each other. They scouted, so they have a good idea of what the other is doing. Actually, no. Viriato doesn't know about the 3rd base. Doesn't know about the roaches. It's just going to send some Charlords across the map. Alright. Alright, does the nice and creep set. We're going to get probably gonna get this Quinn. That shouldn't survive. That's a nice little catch. Whoa, charge lots. I don't know what kind of Matrix glitch that was from, but yeah, they ran a little too far. Yeah, so now he knows about the roaches, knows about the 2nd base, the 3rd base, sorry. Again, can start to adjust. It's getting Void Rays, which could be a good answer for these roaches. However, Eternal does have good creep spread, unlike what we saw earlier in the day. With the Dalicat versus it's written right here, I shouldn't be Tassador. Daniel has the speed coming up much faster for the roaches. He has a 3rd base. He's got creep spread, so these roaches will be far more mobile and far less susceptible to the Void Rays, and also they are here before the Void Rays are. Going to try and find a location here where these charge lots can't reach the roaches. Viriato has a lot of zealots standing around. Yeah, this attack didn't really do all that much damage. Yeah, Daniel kind of threw a lot of roaches at it, and yeah, there was a lot of economical damage. Viriato only lost a few zealots here, and a couple of them. So yeah, that was a bit underwhelming. But yeah, but does get a good view of the 3rd base. Going to get a 4th base of his own, and just start pumping out more stuff. Going to see Hydra Speed coming up, and Hydra Range. It's a good switch, but Viriato already getting prepared with Storm, and he's going to get some High Templars right now. So by the time Storm comes up, he's going to have 3 High Templars with lots and lots of energy, and that will be so dangerous for these Hydralisks. It's going to be nuts. Okay, Oracle running around, not fighting too much. Daniel getting Overload speed, which is nice, is going to be helpful for these Overseers. Got some Overseers with you, getting a Lurker then as well, which I like as well. It's pretty good against Protoss, especially against these charge lots. If you have a good clump of lurkers, you can clean out these charge lots really fast. Especially if you snipe out their detection. which the Hydralisks definitely could. Ooh, we see a lot of Dropper Lords morphing in. It's going to be a Doom Drop. Can you say Doom Drop? Okay, Daniel gets a view of what's going on here. Hello. Getting orders in Korean. Oh. Now, here's the thing. No, Viata is a much smaller army. But these storms, if Daniel gets caught for a couple of seconds in the wrong position, too clumped up with the Hydralisks, a couple of storms will just clean that up immediately. Mind you, Daniel has no upgrades. No, actually, he has +1 upgrade for range. No carapace upgrade. Yeah, Priato just got cannons, got shield batteries, and those Archons, you know, if they get their connections, it's gonna be tough. But these drops are coming in. These are just Hydralisks and Roaches inside here. Priato just about sees it now, and we're gonna have one of them going to split into the fourth base location, try and deny that. One is going to split towards the natural. Okay, so the job of the fourth base is going to get cleaned up. The one at the main isn't. The main army is going to jump on the third base, but going to get denied with Storm. But, the one in the main is doing a lot of damage. The one in the natural is doing a lot of damage. That's 23 probes dead already. And yeah, Vriato can march down this ramp. There's too many lurkers. And all these storms are not going to clear it out. The damage is already being done. Now this is finally gets cleaned up. But yeah, that's 29 probes, and it's going to get more and more kills here with these lurkers. It's going to destroy these cannons. No, I don't think they'll get the snipe on the Nexus, but yeah, it's going to be rough. Now, Vriato does have the army supply advantage, because he didn't really lose all that much army in this attack. And he just warped in a whole bunch of charge lots. But if it doesn't do damage here, and it looks like he will be doing damage, it's going to be so behind economically. That's 30 workers to 78. And 4 bases to Daniel's 5. Okay, these Hydraulics cleaning out the Zealots, and they only killed 2 drones. That's actually a lot less damage than I expected these Zealots to do. And yeah, Vriato just has to do damage now. Just to stay in the game. Even if he kills this base, which looks like he will. No. We get pushed back. But even if this base is taken, Adele still has a huge advantage. And yeah, Adele just get more bases. It's almost maxed. Ooh, he's gonna get a Spire. I like that. Thinking ahead. And, what? Oh, it's the lurker thingy. The lurker burrow upgrade. That's so rarely see this. I didn't remember what that was. It's called talons thingies. Adaptive talons. So now these lurkers can burrow real quick. Burrow and unburrow real quick. This is what they're going to do here. There's still enough storms. Some feedbacks as well to get rid of the overseers. He's going to march right into these lurkers. He has detection. Still has another observer here. He's actually cleaning this up between the storms and all of these immortals. And you know, this is 5 immortals. Well, 4 now. Still a pretty good force. These Roaches sniping the 4th base of Viriato. And Viriato's starting to build up some more workers, but and Daniel really hasn't expanded just yet. I mean, he had to spend all of his resources on getting remaxed. There's got a lot of drones to spare though. It's going to be maxing out soon, and then can just build bases. I mean, he has the creep spread to just take a couple more bases. There we go. Now we're setting up. When ahead, get more ahead. Okay. I mean, this is going to be dangerous for Denel, but because it doesn't really have a bank, and so far he hasn't been trading all too well against Viriato. He's been losing a lot more than he was killing. And if he keeps trading like that, it's just going to go bad. But it looks like they're going for a counter-attack. No, Edenel is pulling back, trying to save that third base, or fourth base. That's what it was. Wouldn't be able to do that. Shouldn't be able to do that. There we go, that gets sniped. But again, Edenel has extra bases, but has to be careful not to throw too many units here, because you won't be able to rebuild. But yeah, his man just manages to kill too much, and yeah, Viriato taps out. Whew. So Edenel will take the first point in this best of 3. Right. Yeah, that was Viriato was behind for quite a while, and managed to stay in the game a lot more than I expected. Mainly because Daniel was trading really badly. Every engagement, and Daniel was just losing a lot. Oh. But as long as Daniel did that huge economical damage with that multi-pronged attack, he basically attacked 4 bases at once. That's, you know, nobody expects the watch drop composition. Surprise is our main weapon. Surprise and fear. No, it's 2 weapons. Surprise and fear. And a complete devotion to the Overmind. The 3 weapons. Surprise and fear and complete devotion to the Overmind. Alright, so our next map will be Catalyst. Wait, no, okay. Someone asked me if I'm ready, I said I'm ready. Viriato didn't say ready though. Let's hope they're ready. Okay. This is Catalyst. A favorite map for Protoss. Let's see if Viriato can do a little more with this map. Yeah, which is Catalyst LE, by the way. And LE, in case you did not know, stands for Longing Endurance. Longing Endurance. That's when you're longing for something real hard. In the Northwest, currently up 1 in the series and 2 times SDO champion, the Purple Zerg, Edenel. And in the Southeast, a red Protoss, it is Viriato. Was going for pretty much the same thing, both of them, looks like it. Hatchery first, and a wall off at the low ground. For Briato. Let's see if Briato will give Edenil enough time to build up the roaches again. Or maybe they're going to try and do something a little more aggressive earlier in the game. To try and, you know, really get the Zerg off balance. It looks like they're more concerned with getting that wall off. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a proxy here. Would be nice. Does get a good view this time on Edenil's timing on the third base, which it didn't know in the previous game. Briato didn't know about the third base for a very long time, which was I think quite detrimental for their defense. This time with much better information, going into we'll go into the first fight with much more information. Edenil getting some Zerglings, not too many. Got the for the swarm force, starting up on speed. Here we go. We are going to annoy the no, just moving Young Justice. Comes out. You know what? There's a chance he might have even missed it. There's a chance Viriato didn't even see the drone come in. If they weren't looking at the minimap and see that dot. Oh boy. Okay, Viriato going for a Stargate, which immediately gets scouted by Edenil's overlord over here. Going for a robotics facility as well. Unbeknownst to Edenil. So Edenil gets this third hatchery quite later than he did in the previous game. Yeah, because this time he made some more Zerglings trying to march across the map. Going to get not trying to poke in even, just scouting for proxies, scouting for base timings. Okay. 2 adepts going to go out across the map. There's enough queens here to push those back, or at least annoy them. I mean, I suppose they could shade into the main. McDonald getting spores on the blind. Oh, actually, maybe he saw... No, we saw the Oracle. Did you see the Oracle? Oh! Edenil denying the third base for Viriato. That's a good catch, actually, for that one Zergling. And also pushes the adepts away. Yeah, so far Edenil looking very good in this game. Adepts going to shade into the main. Go straight into Zerglings and it gets cleaned out. Yeah, so far very good by Edenil, and just droning up. Kill the adepts, just drone up, don't even need any units, just drones, make drones. Getting the Hydralisk then, even before the Roach Warren is finished. So yeah, looks like Edenil will be ready to switch decks here real fast. Yeah, it's got the 3 bases set up, is droning up. Oracle should be able to do much, question mark. There are spores in all the bases. No, Viriato this time, again, it doesn't have the good scouting here. It's just now for the first time actually seeing what's in Edenil's base, and hasn't even scouted the tech yet. We see the evolution chamber, but not the Hydralisk Den or the Roach Warren. Did you see any roaches? No, because Edenil hasn't even made any. So yeah, so Viriato is completely blind as to what Edenil is having. Oh, he's going to... Oh no, I thought for a second that was Hydralisk speed. No, he's going to get Roach speed and Hydralisk range first. So that's already a very frightening composition, but Viriato getting Storm. So yeah, that should help real well with this, and with the Charge Lot to take care of the roaches. You'll be able to hold. Now, then getting a fourth base. I can count to 4. I can count to 4. But then we're just joining up, getting ahead economically, getting a fourth base. Gonna get overload speed again, so we might see another very calculated multi-drop with these Hydralisks and roaches. The Lurker Den is coming down. This is the same thing we saw the previous game, but both of them are marching into those compositions way earlier. It's much faster. So I'm really not sure who will get the advantage in that situation. Because Viriato again still blind to anything that Adenil has. Adenil just exposed Zerglings. So Viriato is getting all of this stuff prepared blindly. What? Go home, Zealot, you're drunk. Let's see, I didn't getting 8 lurkers morphed it in, and it's going to be a lurker and Hydra. No roaches, actually. He's going to skip the roaches entirely. He does have the roach warren, he does get roach speed, but no roaches so far. Okay, now the Hydralisks and the lurkers are exposed. Viriato knows what they're up against. Should start getting detection. Okay, that was a drop that didn't do much. No, we didn't miss anything here. No detection coming up from Viriato. That's a little odd, considering they saw all of these lurkers. Maybe they didn't see them. Maybe they weren't looking. It's a bit of a shame. They're just making more and more immortals. Gotta get detection. Alright, now we go. There we go. There's our observers being speeded it up. So it should be okay. Stasis Ward getting 1 lurker stuck. I mean, he does have some cannons around, so he's not completely blind even without the observer. But yeah, you gotta have observers against the lurkers. Otherwise, they'll just kill you. Even if you have a good composition, they'll just kill you. So he has Spire again going for it, Deno. Might be some kind of Mutualisk switch. Not really sure. I mean, if Viriato is going to have all of these Archons around and Storms, yeah, I might want to go straight for late game Air-Zerg, Brood Wars, Corruptors. That's something that's really going to shut down this this business. With barely anything that shoots up. No, it's just committing on the lurkers, and now it's getting the lurkers and roaches. So completely foregoing the Hydralisks. Does he have any? He has no Hydralisks. He made all the Hydralisks into lurkers. He has 17 lurkers. So he can't even snipe air units. Like, he can't even snipe detection. That's a lot of lurkers. Just shooting 1 probe. Okay. Oh no, don't lose the High Templars. Oh, I lost a lot of High Templars there. Yeah, but this should get cleaned up. There's nothing to snipe the observers. And yeah, it just gets cleaned up. He's got a few lurkers at the back here, but they shouldn't be able to get this Nexus. There's more than enough in here to shut them down. I was opening Zealot run by, setting up in the northeast. These two lurkers got a lot of units, 8 and 6. Okay, they are the ones who did the actual damage here. But yeah, I lost a lot of lurkers. 17 lurkers lost. Man, that's a lot. But yeah, still doing the economical damage. Vriato, although different this time, Vriato is on 4th basis, so should be able to rebuild those probes. Not actually rebuilding those probes, staying on this 58 probe economy, just making more and more units, which is what Adeline is doing as well. Yeah, and it's switching straight to Broodlords. I called something. Aren't you proud of me? Aren't you proud? Yeah, this base is forfeit completely. Vriato not even... oh, gotta get rid of the rocks. Nice. Thought for a second I was going to just march forward and skip this base. Yeah, this Zealot run by not going to do much. Yeah, but then I lost a lot of drones. And Vriato just probing up again. Yeah, building up that walker count. Getting more gateways. Getting some more upgrades. And definitely staying in this game. And not staying behind. His ground weapons are +3. Daniel does have actually 3-3. 3-2. Yeah, 3-2. So these upgrades are actually better. There we go. Vriato seeing the Broodlord is just going GG. Alright. I was expecting a bit more of a fight, but yeah. Yeah, Daniel definitely showing how he's managed to be the 2-time champion here.